What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk to you about this film which I fucking love called Dredd, right? And it's about this like futuristic motherfucking judge who goes around busting caps in all sorts of asses, right? And so I'm going to break it down for you. Basically, this is how it goes. So in the future, there's some like post-apocalyptic bullshit happened. America is like an irradiated wasteland. Mega City 1 is this like big old city with walls around it. And like you go in there and you're like, oh, this is pretty nice, until you realise there'd be mad criminals mincing about. So it's like got all sorts of like motherfuckers trying to beat each other up and like cause crimes, and Judge Dredd goes around like absolutely owning their assholes. Back at the Hall of Justice, Dredd and the Chief Judge are perving on rookie Judge Anderson, talking about her being psychic and shit. Anderson failed her judge exam, but the Chief Judge wants Dredd to take her out on an assessment anyway. Dredd's like, where you want to go, Anderson? She goes, triple homicide in Peachtrees, motherfucker. Looks like fun. And they're off on their matching little motorbikes. So you got Peachtrees is this like fat ass high rise housing estate packed with 75,000 greasy little deadbeats who get teabagged by gangsters on a regular basis. Dredd and his hoe roll up on the block, do some CSI shit in the lobby, see these drugged up, skinned and splattered corpses, and go looking for the culprit. Up on level 39, they roll up on this shitty drug den where some cocksuckers are smoking this new slow-mo shit, which makes the brain feel like the time is passing 1% normal speed. So Dredd slow-mo face fucks all them clowns with mad lead, leaving just a few gutless pussies holding their dicks and crying. Anderson's cuffing these douchebags and telling Dredd this soppy-faced scoundrel called Kay done triple homicide like a boss. Dredd says, cool, let's take him in for interrogation. Mama, the gangster head honcho of Peachtrees, sees all this shit go down and she wets the bed like, we gotta stop them bitches taking him in, cause he's gonna spill the beans on our illegal shit. All them gangsters shoot up the block's control room and fool sector security into ignoring any mad noise coming out of Peachtrees for the next few hours. Then they slam all the doors and windows shut tighter than the Pope's butt crack. Dredd, Anderson and the perp are just a few steps from the front door when they see it slam down on some dumb tramp junkie. He gets liquefied, the block is on lockdown, and Dredd seems super pissed about missing his hair appointment. Mama comes on Peachtree's intercom and goes, this block is locked down till these bitches are dog food. Anyone who helps them gets a red hot poker up their ass. Dredd and Anderson take their new little buddy for a walk to see what's up, pop some gas grenades up them stairs, and fill some angry wannabe judge killers with all kinds of hot lead. Dredd warns all these Peachtree pussies to disperse. They tell him to suck a dick, so he throws them a stun grenade and bullet fucks their heads in. Dredd and Anderson get on their silencers and covert up in this motherfucker. Anderson asks if they should double tap the prisoner. Dredd's like, nah, he be a suspect in triple homicide. We gotta take him with us. They run in on this slut's flat and Anderson mindfucks some info out of her and tells her to chill. This damp knickers housewife tells them there'll be a service elevator which don't work unless you hit a button above level 75. Anderson tells her everything's going to be okay, sees some family photo on the side table and realises she just got finished busting a cap in her baby daddy's ass. Oh well, they skip off to the elevator. Mama's talking with her second in command, Caleb, about expanding their slow-mo drug distribution across the city. She sees Dredd and Anderson doing some fucking Sam Fisher sneaking on level 76 and decides to isolate the fuck out of them by slamming all these metal gates down around them. Dredd tells Anderson to stay put with a dumb prisoner while he goes looking for trouble. All the residents in the vicinity lock and chain their doors like it will do anything about what's about to happen. Meanwhile, Dredd rolls up on the balcony and looks across at Mama and her crew holding 3 fat miniguns just waiting to unload on him. He busts a nut, turns tail and beats feet away from the thick stream of red hot lead. Dredd grabs his bitch and perp and fly out of the window onto some bullshit half-pipe where some Tony Hawk wannabes got locked out when this shit went down. Mama sends Caleb and some other bitches to make sure all them judges be dead. Dredd gets on the radio now they're finally outside and calls for backup, because this shit's getting serious, yo. This stupid bitch on the radio tells him to sit tight till the cavalry arrives. He knows Mama's crew will kneecap and teabag them, so he bounces the fuck out of their high-rise skate park. Mama is still sitting up on her fucking balcony waiting to see some stir-fried judges appear when out of nowhere Dredd comes running out of all this smoke and shit on the other side and dumps Caleb over the edge. Have fun on the way down, biatch! Splat. Now Mama is super fucking pissed. But not as pissed as Dredd, who grabs Kay and takes him for a cozy little interrogation. Dredd punches, headbutts and strangles the piss out of this fucking fanny fart before Anderson asks him to let her mindfuck the information out of him instead. Dredd agrees. Anderson goes into his subconscious and starts freaking the fuck out of this fool. Kay tries to reverse mindfuck her with some sexual thoughts, but she ain't got no time for that, fucking virgin. Anderson takes it to the next level. He spills all kinda info and ends up pissing his pants for real. With Kay still crying like a little girl, Anderson tells Dredd that Peachtree's is the production and distribution centre for slow-mo for the whole of Mega City 1. Dredd says that's interesting. Dredd and Anderson decide to find this fucking slut mama. They get to the elevator when these two snot-nosed kids jump out and say, "Freeze!" Dredd says, "You want Juve cubes or body bags? Makes no difference to me." Kay takes the opportunity and somehow surprises a psychic, grabbing Anderson from behind and sticks a gun to her head. Dredd does a ninja roll, shoots the kids with stun rounds, and then watches as Kay shoots off in the elevator with Anderson. Kay brings Anderson to Mama up on level 200, where him and the rest of them rapists can't wait to get to work. Mama tells them to back the fuck off. We just got to shoot these judges and leave they manky bodies on level 25 in some stinky drug den. Make it look like a drugs bust gone wrong. Then we be home free. Dredd has other ideas. He patches himself into the PA system and starts laying down the law. He's all like, "Alright, you Peachtree bitches, you gotta obey the law. Mama be guilty as hell. Her sentence is death. It's fucking judgment time." Mama zeroes in on Dredd, sends some dumb lackeys to perforate his ass, and waits for the good news. A bunch of dickheads unload on a PA system booth before realising that of course he's not in there anymore. He stood the opposite side of the balcony with some tasty incendiary for them to chew on. These dumb gangsters get deep fried in their own piss, and Dredd's all like, "How does fire taste, bitches?" Mama knows she can't handle this shit anymore, so she decides to bribe 4 judges to hunt Dredd down for her. 3 male judges and 1 female judge get up in Peachtree's. They have a chat with Mama, tell her the price is $1 million credits to kill Dredd. She says fine. They leave the female judge on Mama babysitting detail, and the rest of the traitors split up and start the hunt. Dredd's still unloading on fools, but he's running low on ammo. He sees this moustache-wearing judge and said, "What's up?" This judge bitch can't keep the charade going for 2 seconds, and Dredd sucker punches the fuck out of him. Judge Moustache tries to choke Dredd, but that just makes him mad. He shoots this bitch in the toes and pistol whips his trachea, killing this sucker nice and slow. The other 2 traitors turn up just in time to watch him fall face first in his own foot blood. Meanwhile, Kay's got Anderson all tied up to himself and thinks it's a good idea to use her own gun to execute her. The gun backfires big time and blows his hand off. Anderson gets up and kills that motherfucker with a spinning heel kick to the face. She sneaks up on 2 more fools, does some kung fu, and then sprays mad bullets in their faces. Mama hears all the commotion and starts pissing her pants. The traitor female judge tells her to hide, because she's going to smoke this Anderson bitch like it ain't no thing. She's all, if I see her first, she's toast. If she sees me first, she'll hesitate. Then I'll fuck her up. Obviously, she's never tangled with a psychic before. Dredd rolls up on the fucking slow-mo factory and starts busting caps. All these chemist bitches scatter and run home to mummy. The 2 remaining male judges try to get the jump on Dredd, but he ain't having none of it. He shoots a high explosive round into one of the cocksuckers' grill, but he gets hit as he's taking cover. Meanwhile, Anderson comes across the dirty traitor female judge. She's all like, "Lower your weapon, rookie." And Anderson's all like, "Suck fucking mad bullets, biatch." And the bitch goes down like a sack of shit. The last fucking pussy traitor judge is talking about how much he's going to enjoy killing Dredd when Anderson turns up and shoots him in the back like a boss. Dredd patches himself up and gets all the ammo off those dead cocksucking judges. Dredd and Anderson bust into Mama's private suite and shoot every stupid son of a bitch they come across. They come into Mama's bedroom and Anderson takes a bullet in the tit from the sneaky bad guy. Mama has rigged the top 50 levels of the block with explosives, and the detonator is linked to a heartbeat. Dredd doubts the transmitter signal can get through 200 levels of concrete. He gives that bitch some slow-mo, then throws her out the window. Have some fun on the way down! She fucking slow-mo faceplants on the concrete 1 kilometer down, and Dredd turns out to be right about the signal strength. As Dredd and Anderson walk out of Peachtree's, she hands him a badge and fucks off to chill out in the ambulance because she thinks she's failed her assessment. The chief judge turns up and asks Dredd, how did she do? It turns out she's not so psychic after all because he says she's passed. And then Dredd gets on his pimped out motorbike and goes out on patrol again. Like it ain't no thing. So yeah, that's my breakdown of Judge Dredd. It's one of the best films of all time. I love it. It is fantastic. And that is the end of this video. So peace out, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.